Hey readers, I'm Amy Anguish, and I just want to thank Tony Shiloh for letting me join her YouTube channel today and share just a little scene with you from my newest book. The book is Operation Find a Guy, and it's the third book in my road trip romance series. Um, this book is about Skye and Benjamin. Skye is, she needs a job because her daddy has said that he is going to take away her convertible if she doesn't get a job now that she's out of college. And so, to buy herself some time, she has decided to hang out with her sister Rain in Colorado and work for her wedding planning business. Benjamin happens to be in two of the weddings that Rain is planning. And so that's how they meet. Um, but I'm just going to read the scene because it'll give you a better idea of what Skye is thinking about this whole situation. And she's um, maybe not your typical romance heroine because she doesn't want to be in a romance, believe it or not. So, Skye flipped through some bridal periodical full of fluffy dresses and overdone flowers. Planning something for your future? Benjamin pointed to the page that held her attention. Doing homework. Skye turned to the next gown. I had no idea bridal magazines counted as homework. Will there be a test? He kept his voice light, hoping to draw back out her feisty side he'd seen on Monday. Knowing my sister, probably, though I can't figure out why anyone would want to go through all of this, even if I had an inkling of desire to get married someday, which I don't. I wouldn't want such a production. Eloping sounds more my style. Who was this girl? Had he ever met one who willingly suggested elopement instead of a regular wedding? Or who had no dreams of finding a forever relationship? You don't want to get married someday? He tried to come across as nonchalant, but curiosity urged him to ask more questions. No boy back home keeping the telephone wires hopping with his nightly calls and words of missing you? Oh no, I don't have relationships. I only have flirts. Wait, did you just call yourself a flirt? No, silly. I said I only had flirts. She held a finger up for each letter. Fun living in right this second. He mouthed the words as he made sure they really did correspond with each letter. No plans for the future? No dreams of settling down? Nah, I am more of a live in the moment kind of girl. Having plans takes the spontaneity out of life, makes it dull. She turned another page as if everything on it were the dullest thing imaginable. That can't be true. The attorney in him was coming out, wanting to plead his case. Can't it? She flipped a strand of the longest, blondest hair over her shoulder and raised a thin eyebrow. Do you have fun doing whatever it is you do for a living in a suit like that? A suit like this? He plucked at his lapel. What's wrong with wearing a suit? It usually comes with a stuffy job to match. She motioned up and down the length of him with a perfectly manicured nail. I'm not sure I'd call being an attorney stuffy, he straightened. Had there ever been such a perplexing and vexing girl in the world? The more she spoke, the more he wanted to dig deeper and find out all the whys of what she said. But her burst of laughter kept him from traveling down the road of investigation. Oh, that's rich. She slapped the counter. A lawyer. Just perfect. I consider my I consider law my perfect occupation. I mean, I worked hard enough to get where I am today. And you'll be working just as hard for the rest of your life. Skye shook her head. If that doesn't scream humdrum and dull, I don't know what does. So, needless to say, Skye and Benjamin are off to sort of a rough start. And it's a lot of fun watching them interact for the rest of the book. That was only in chapter 2, so there's lots more. And I hope that you are a little intrigued to find out why Skye is so concerned about boring jobs, humdrum, and not falling in love. If you want to find out more, my website is a bit of anguish.weebly.com. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. And thanks again, Tony, for letting me hang out on your YouTube channel. Bye.